All right, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Happy July 4th to everyone from the United States. I hope you guys are having a great, what would it be today? A great Sunday. I'm losing track of my days. We had a long weekend up here as well. So happy July 4th to everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. I know people are going to be a little bit more busy since it is the celebration day. But as we already know as well, there are people listening from all over the world. So shout out to all of my American listeners. Happy July 4th again. And again, shout out to everyone all around the world. I remember yesterday just and I'm always surprised just to hear where everyone's listening from. So thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate you all taking the time to come on into the stream. Now, if you guys can just let me know that you can hear me, as always, it's greatly appreciated. That way I know that you guys can actually hear me and we can start with the stream. Lulu, good morning to you as well. Thank you. And from Mexico. Well, greetings from Mexico. Great to have you in stream today. I'm sure the weather in Mexico is very, very nice right now. So great to have you. Thank you so much for coming in. And again, guys, I think it's going to be an interesting topic for today. One thing that we always address on the channel, yes, we talk a lot about health, about wellness, but we also like to talk a little bit about skin care, hair care, and just things in that sort of sense. I think it's really important, especially for skin care. We see people living older now. We see just with chemicals being used on the skin, there's really been a decrease and more. Oh, thank you, Lulu. I'm glad that you can hear. Thank you so much. And anyone else, if you can hear me, please let me know. It's always greatly appreciated. Susan, welcome to the chat. Great to have you in here. Thank you so much. Kaz, hi from the UK. Yes, I remember you are from the UK, my friend. Don't worry, I don't forget you, Kaz. You're always in here, so thank you so much. Hi, Crescent. Good evening, Crescent. I hope you had a good day today. But yeah, like I was saying, so many harsh chemicals, a lot of people getting into the sun as we're starting to live older. One thing that we really want to make sure is that we're improving skin health and skin tone, and that's going to be the main thing that we address today. Now, the other thing that I put in there is today is actually my birthday, my birthday. So we're having a little bit of a birthday stream as well, just a little bit of a celebration. I was kind of going back and forth on whether I wanted to put that in there, just because I know it's the July 4th celebration and everything like that. I don't always like to make it just about myself, but I know you guys kind of like hearing about that and like hearing about me and learning a little bit about myself as well. So today is my birthday, so we can talk a little bit about that if you guys would like to as well. But yes, today is the birthday stream. And the 300,000 subscriber stream went very well, so I thought, why not put the birthday stream in there also? And it's hard to believe. It seems like we just had that 300,000 subscriber stream, and we're already at pretty much 306,000 subscribers right now. So just growing so fast, and that's all because of you guys. So thank you so much. Thank you, Crescent, for the happy birthday wishes. Really appreciate it. Again, too, I got on a little bit earlier today so that I could get up an interesting video. This was one that I had in mind for a little bit right now. And the video that I was able to put up today, again, I have a bunch of ideas that I like to sort of, go back and forth with and, try to get as much up as possible. And I think you guys are going to enjoy this one, having to do with bananas. Some people, when you title it having 2 bananas in one day, some people think that that's too much or you're having too many bananas by having 2, but by all means, 2 bananas, especially if you're having more of the unripe bananas, is more than fine, guys. Do not overthink it. Would you overthink having 2 apples or 2 pears? Absolutely not. At least in my mind. Thank you, Kaz, for the happy birthday wishes. Thank you, Lulu, for the happy birthday wishes. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mike. Happy birthday, bro. Love from Baltimore. Go Orioles, although I am a Blue Jays fan. So we do have a little bit of a competition there, but I do like I can appreciate the Orioles as well. Deb, thank you so much for the happy birthday wishes, guys. I really appreciate it. So we'll get the happy birthday wishes in. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. I see we just started and we're already at 8 thumbs up. So, and I know that's just going to continue to go up and up. As I'm saying that, we're at 9. You guys, like I said, one of the best, I think, the health food community on YouTube, bar none. And I say that all the time, and I get compliments on that all the time, guys. So thank you so much. And the one other thing I'll just point out before we get into the foods, guys, just because I really truly believe that this is an important topic. We're, for the first time, doing a back-to-back stream. My voice is a lot better today. Yesterday we were dealing with a little bit just because of work and voicing over a few videos. I still voiced over a video this morning, but the voice is back. We're going strong, so I thought, why not? Let's get on here again, and we'll get some more good information out there for you guys. So thank you so much. Now, again, before I get into it, if you guys have any questions, any comments, I love the engagement. Feel more than welcome to ask your questions as well, guys. So I just wanted to throw that out there. But thank you so much, guys, for all of the birthday wishes. I love all of the emojis. That's tremendous. And like I said, 12 thumbs up. I knew you guys would pump that up super fast. So thank you, guys. Let's get started now into how we can improve skin health and skin tone. Again, we're living older. We're dealing with harsh chemicals that we're putting onto our body. We see that all the time. You know, face wash, things of that nature. A ton of chemicals. If you read the ingredients on those products, a lot of them are not natural products, and a lot of them are actually quite harsh for the skin. You guys will find that if you actually look at the ingredients. A lot of them are not natural. A lot of them are going to be actually damaging the skin in the long run. And even with like creams and stuff like that, we're seeing more and more unnatural products being used. So one of the things, and it's more of a conspiracy theory, but we've heard this before, that it's kind of something that they're doing on purpose so that you use more and more of it. But I like to go natural, and the best way to do it is eating healthy, high antioxidants. Again, the lifestyle changes, which we always talk about. I think that's the best way to improve skin health and skin tone. And thank you, Susan, from Philadelphia. All right. The city of brotherly love, if I'm not mistaken, from Philadelphia. Thank you so much for the happy birthday. I really appreciate it, Susan. So thank you. So 12 thumbs up already, guys. We're on a roll here already. Thank you, Sec. Man, the happy birthday wishes are coming in. I can hardly keep up with it, to be honest with you. But I really appreciate it. And all the emojis, guys. Thank you, Sec. I really appreciate it, like I said. So again, let's talk about some of these foods. Now, some of these foods are going to be, as I always say, I don't create an umbrella. These are going to be the best of the best foods that I'm going to be providing to you guys. All right. And then some of the foods are actually going to be coming from dermatologists. So people who specialize in skincare, which I think is very important as well. So with the dermatologists, of course, that's going to be coming from literature, from studies, from research, but also from their own experience. They work with clients all the time, just like I work with clients. I tell you guys my experience working with clients, and I think you can read all the literature, all of the studies, but if you're not getting that experience, you're really missing out, I feel like. You need that experience. It's just gonna improve your skill knowledge. It can really improve it quickly. And you know, you can read all of the literature that you want, but if you're actually getting that experience, and even if you have a mentor, again, you can cut that learning curve in half sometimes. Thank you, Sec. Happy birthday, Arla. Thank you, Arla. And in North Carolina, that's awesome. We have a few people from North Carolina, South Carolina who are in the streams a lot. So that's awesome. North Carolina is definitely representing in here as well. A lot of people from the States. I really appreciate you guys coming in from the States because I know it's July 4th there. I tried to get on a little bit earlier because I know you guys are probably going to be celebrating a little bit and doing all that fun stuff. So I tried to get on a little bit earlier. I got the video up a little bit earlier, and that way we were able to get on. So thank you so much, guys. So let's get into the foods here. All right, and again, I want to give you guys the best foods possible. A lot of these are going to be superfoods, and you guys are going to hear me talk about a certain, I'd say a few micronutrients and also macronutrients that we're going to be wanting to spend a little bit more time focusing on when it comes to skin health. One of the best ones, and this was very similar to yesterday, when we were talking about omega-3 fatty acids. But if we want to improve skin health and skin tone, one of the first macronutrients that we're going to want to increase is omega-3 fatty acids. All right, incredibly healthy for our skin. And again, if you listen to the streams, you know what the fish that's going to be high in omega-3 are. All right, it's fatty fish, so we're talking like salmon here. Salmon's probably one of the easiest ones that you can add. I think that's a great one. Also mackerel. Don't underestimate mackerel, guys. I've really been on a big mackerel kick as of late. I'm really researching all of the health benefits of mackerel. I think that's a very, very important one if we're trying to get omega-3 fatty acids into our diet and also just maintaining overall skin health. So fatty fish, guys, omega-3s. We know that fatty fish is a rich source of omega-3 fatty acids. All right, and we know that it's extremely healthy for our skin. So again, omega-3 fatty acids. And thank you so much again for the comments, guys, and for the thumbs up. You guys are just crushing it right now. Like I said, I can hardly keep up with you guys. Now, another thing with omega-3 fatty acids, and this is going to be sort of the themes that you're going to hear me talk about quite a bit during this discussion. If we want to improve skin health and skin tone and even nourish the skin, then we have to make sure that we're reducing inflammation. So we don't want free radicals damaging the skin. All right, that's going to be one of the big ones. So free radical damage and also oxidative stress. Those are the two big ones that are going to be causing things like fine lines and wrinkles, early signs of aging. And the good thing about omega-3 fatty acids is, especially with fish, is it's going to be helping to reduce inflammation. All right, so, reducing the risk of developing fine lines and wrinkles and all of the things that we don't want if we're trying to improve skin health. All right. Now, another good thing with fatty fish, so salmon, mackerel, sardines is another good one, is they're a good source of vitamin E. And that's going to be the second sort of theme that you're going to be hearing me talk about. Vitamin E is essential when it comes to overall skin health. All right, it's vital for skin health. You guys probably know that. You see it in a lot of the products that are used. I like to get it in a natural way from actually eating foods that are high in that antioxidant. So if you can eat foods that are high in vitamin E, such as fatty fish, such as walnuts, again, we'll get into that a little bit. All right, that's going to help protect your skin against free radicals and inflammation. And again, just improving overall skin health. So again, very important. Fatty fish, an excellent source of vitamin E. Again, if you're not getting enough vitamin E, that's going to lead to a decrease in overall skin health and an overall decrease in the look of our skin. And I think that's two important things that we need to be focusing on, especially for today. Now, another thing, too, is, with omega-3 fats, again, it's not a perfect science. The literature shows a little bit that it can be a little bit helpful. But if you're sensitive to UV rays, so if you're sensitive to the sun, then fatty fish can help a little bit with that as well. I wouldn't put all of my eggs in one basket with that one. I would try to limit as much time in the sun as possible. I know it's summer. I know it's warm out in most places. We want to get the sun, but the sun is going to be causing damage to the skin as well. All right, omega-3 fatty acids are going to be able to help neutralize that damage a little bit, but still, if you're overdoing it, if you're out in the sun for hours on end, you're going to be damaging the skin. Now, one thing I want to point out, we know omega-3 fatty acids are very, very important, maybe the most important for maintaining overall skin health. It's an excellent food, like salmon, mackerel, excellent foods for healthy skin because of these omega-3 fatty acids, because of their ability to reduce inflammation. But if we don't eat fish, and there's a lot of non-fish eaters in here who I know listen to the stream, again, if you're trying to get omega-3s, another good one, guys, is just eating walnuts. You guys have heard me talk about that time and time again. Walnuts are an excellent source of omega-3 fatty acids. The only thing I would recommend is just make sure for any of these foods, doesn't matter if it's walnuts, if it's salmon, if it's mackerel, we just have to make sure that we're eating it in moderation. Because if we're overdoing it, then we're going to be overdoing it in calories. That can lead to obesity, and then you're just taking a step back. All right, you're not getting the true benefits of actually improving skin health and tone. And when I say tone, again, that's just reducing fine lines and wrinkles. It's the look of healthy skin. You guys know probably what I mean by tone. It's the same thing as like nourishing the skin, keeping it hydrated. So that's what I mean by that, guys. Now, if you're just hopping into the stream, again, everyone's been giving a tremendous amount of happy birthday wishes. Again, it is a birthday stream right now. Today is my birthday, so I thought I'd throw in there the birthday stream just because I know you guys we don't do the face reveals right now, but I know you guys like to learn a little bit about myself, so I thought I would throw that in there. So today is the birthday stream. I know it's the 4th of July weekend as well, so I appreciate you guys and I appreciate everyone with the birthday wishes, but that's why I have it up there if you're just getting into the stream right now. Again, it's my birthday and we're celebrating with our back-to-back live stream right now. So thank you so much, guys, for popping in here. Now, one thing, just as, again, I'm always drinking water. That's the other thing. Maybe the most important, I would say, even more important than omega-3 fatty acids, is making sure that your skin is hydrated. So we need to make sure that we're drinking good levels of water. All right. Not only is it going to help keep the skin hydrated, but it's going to help to flush out toxins, wastes, things that are going to damage the skin as well. So we want to make sure that we're drinking adequate levels of water. Again, that depends on your size, like your weight, if you're working out, things of that nature. So a good starting point is usually somewhere in between 2 to 3 liters. Some people even go up to 4 if you're working out. Michelle, thank you so much for the happy. I love the emojis. You guys are just crushing the emojis right now. I love that. Before I wasn't able to see the emojis. Now that I've updated everything, like I was saying yesterday, I can see all these emojis. So thank you so much, Michelle, from Trinidad and Tobago. Very nice. A place I would love to visit. I'm sure the weather there is tremendous right now. So thank you so much, Michelle. I really appreciate it. You're very welcome. Thank you for what you do for us. Well, my pleasure. My pleasure, Arla. And I hope I'm getting that right. I believe you said that it was Arla, so I'll call you Arla. I think that's a little bit easier, and I like to address you by your name. So, my pleasure. Like I said, it's my true passion. I like to get as much information out there as possible. So, thank you guys. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. The last thing I'll say, so make sure that you're drinking enough water, guys. You got to stay hydrated. If you want your skin to look healthy and you want it toned, you want to be reducing skin ailments like psoriasis, acne, dry skin, eczema, all of those different things, we need to make sure that we're eating the right foods, but also drinking enough water, flushing out the toxins. If we're not doing that, then we're not going to be improving skin health and tone, and definitely not nourishing the skin. And 14 thumbs up, guys. Thank you. We're almost halfway to the goal right now. So thank you so much, guys. I appreciate that. Last thing, again, I'll say just for fatty fish. Again, it's going to be a fairly good choice if you're trying to increase zinc. We know that zinc is good for the skin. You guys have probably heard that before. There's that kind of old wives' tale where people who are lifeguards are putting zinc on just to improve the overall look of their skin, to protect their skin. That might help a little bit using as like a topical zinc cream. But I think if you're getting enough zinc and you're not in a zinc deficiency, again, that's going to help with overall skin health. But it's also going to reduce inflammation, which again is very, very important. And it's also going to help with the production of new skin cells. And that's very important because don't forget, we're always losing skin cells, all right? Especially with the face, and the whole body in general. All right, so if we can get the reproduction of skin, it's only going to help with reducing fine lines and wrinkles, helping with toning the skin, and improving overall skin quality. And we do know that zinc is one of the micronutrients where you are going to see a little bit more. It's not as rare as, say, like a vitamin C or B vitamins or even something like selenium. You are going to see a little bit more and more of a deficiency in zinc. All right, guys, so let's leave it there. You guys know omega-3 is very, very important. Again, if you don't eat fish, walnuts are just as good. If you're not a fan of salmon or anything like that and you want to supplement, you could always take a fish oil supplement as well. That way you can get your omega-3s that way. Also has EPA and DHA in it, which is very healthy for your skin. So you can get it that way, guys. Now, let's go on to the next one. All right, we already said walnuts. The reason why walnuts, omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. So let's talk about the omega-6 because the omega-6 is important as well. One, it's going to reduce inflammation. All right. So reducing inflammation, but also help reduce it's going to help reduce sort of inflammatory conditions like psoriasis. So we already know that from our fatty fish, salmon, all of that good stuff. Yes, omega-6 is good, all right, and walnuts are sort of richer than other nuts in omega-3 and omega-6s. So you can have walnuts. Just make sure, again, that you're not overdoing it. All right, because it is going to lead to higher amounts of calories. And again, we don't want to be overdoing it with calories. The last thing I'll say for walnuts, because we've already talked about this, walnuts are a good source of zinc. And again, zinc is going to be very important. It's essential for proper skin function. And the function is creating new skin cells, all right, and reducing inflammation. It can also help. The other nice thing with zinc, guys, which I'll point out, which I've written down, is it's going to be helpful with reducing bad bacteria on the skin. So again, that can help reduce acne and, of course, inflammation. So we don't want bad bacteria on the skin, of course. If we're trying to increase overall skin health and increase tone, bad bacteria is going to be taking a step back. So it's going to be healing and combating bad bacteria. Again, the last thing, walnuts, very high in antioxidants, and specifically for skin health, which is very, very important, it's going to be very high in vitamin E and selenium, two vital nutrients, micronutrients that we're going to need for overall skin health, guys. So I really like walnuts. Again, it's a great choice. If I was going to go with one nut variety or even a seed variety, I think walnuts are one of your better choices, guys. Again, walnuts are fine. Pumpkin seeds are fine. But walnuts are at the top of the list. Remember, I always give you the best of the best. Now, another nice one, kind of leading on to that, is sunflower seeds. All right, I just mentioned it right now. Now, sunflower seeds, nuts in general, I would kind of classify as skin boosting nutrients. Again, just taking a little sip of water. You're going to get a lot of skin boosting nutrients from nuts and seeds. Remember, guys, nuts and seeds have some of the highest micronutrients than any other food groups. All right, super high, all right, in vitamin E, super high in zinc, super high in magnesium, things that are important for the skin. Now, sunflower seeds are a great one because they are very high in vitamin E. They're like, I think if you're just eating 1 ounce, I have it written down here, just 1 ounce of sunflower seeds, is going to give you pretty much half of your daily recommended value of vitamin E. So how amazing is that? Then that's only 1 ounce. So you're not going crazy. You're keeping it in moderation. So you're not having to worry about overdoing it in calories, guys. Because remember, if we're overdoing it in calories, you're in a calorie surplus, that can lead to weight gain, which we do not want. Because weight gain is going to be leading to a lot of different chronic diseases and a lot of different chronic diseases when it comes to skin health. Now, the other important thing is you're getting a very high level of selenium, which we already know is super important for overall skin health. I think I wrote down the daily recommended value, your daily value of selenium with, again, just 1 ounce of sunflower seeds. And we don't talk about sunflower seeds too much on our stream. So it's kind of great to have this food in here because I know a lot of people are actually fans of sunflower seeds. But you're getting about 40% of your daily value of selenium by eating just 1 ounce of sunflower seeds. All right, so again, the very important micronutrients for overall skin health, for skin tone, for nourishing the skin, for reducing fine lines and wrinkles are going to be vitamin E, selenium, and then our last one, which we talked about, is zinc. And sunflower seeds are a very, very nice choice for increasing our overall zinc quality. All right, getting enough zinc. I think 1 ounce of sunflower seeds is going to give you about 15% of your daily recommended value of zinc. All right, so if we can do that, we just have 1 ounce. I'm trying to convert that into grams because I know a lot of people will weigh nuts and seeds and things like that. That's what I do. I don't measure it out by ounces. I measure it out by grams. I believe it's about 30 grams. So a tremendous choice. I think sunflower seeds are at the top of the list if we're talking about nuts and seeds, guys. They're right up there with walnuts, and it's because of their very, very high micronutrient levels, especially with like zinc, especially with vitamin E, and especially with, did I say vitamin E? Vitamin E, selenium, and zinc. And I think those are three of your best ones. The other nice one with sunflower seeds is that they're very, very high in antioxidants. So again, we want those antioxidants because they're going to be reducing free radicals in the body, oxidative stress, and if we're having free radical damage, oxidative stress, it's going to lead to fine lines, wrinkles, signs of aging, and early aging, which we do not want. Again, that's just taking a step back from overall skin health. Now, as we continue here, guys, just let me know if you have any skin health questions or any questions related to tone or anything like that, what foods you guys might be eating, because there's a whole list. I'm going to name a few, but there's a ton that are on the list here. So think about some that you guys might be interested in, and then feel more than welcome to ask those because I'm always happy to answer them for you. And I see we're at 19 thumbs up. Thank you so much, guys. Always greatly appreciated. That's just going up and up and up. Now, one that most people don't really think of, and it is a true superfood, guys. You guys have heard me sing the praises of this food quite often. The next one that's going to be very important for skin health and for skin tone is going to be avocados. Now, we know avocados, they're a fruit, but they are a healthy fat. And the reason why that they're so healthy for our skin, all right, for one, they benefit for avocados, they're very, very important for many functions in the body. It's almost like magnesium. I would almost equate it to that sort of micronutrient, all right? But we also know through studies, all right, it's not just bodily functions from these healthy fats, but it's it's actually improving the health of our skin, which is very, very nice because it's like a 2-for-1. You're getting all the benefits from the micronutrients, from the healthy fats. Remember, the healthy fats in avocados are monounsaturated fats. So I think that's a very nice one. Now, if we're getting enough fats from like avocados and healthy fats and walnuts and things like that, for one thing, it's going to be improving skin health because it's going to help keep it nourished. It's going to help keep it moisturized. If we're doing that, then we know that we're improving skin health, guys. So skin health is going to improve if we are eating avocados because, one, it's going to help to moisturize the skin. So again, people will be using the topical creams and things like that where you might be getting unnatural sort of products with that, unnatural ingredients when it comes to skincare. If you're eating avocados, even if it's just a little bit, again, it only has to be like a quarter of an avocado or half of an avocado. Again, you don't want to overdo it. It can be quite high in calories. You're going to be moisturizing the skin and getting the benefits of this moisturization. The other nice thing with healthy fats and with avocados is it's going to be helping with what can be called skin flexibility, but what it's actually really called, and what I like to call it, is skin elasticity. All right, so skin elasticity when we eat avocados is going to be improving, and again, that's going to be improving overall skin health and tone. So one, getting enough healthy fats from, say, avocados, from walnuts, from our sunflower seeds. One, you're going to help to moisturize the skin, and you're going to improve skin elasticity, which is, again, tremendous for our overall skin health. So that's awesome, guys. And again, keep that engagement up, guys. I love it. I love hearing where you guys are from. Let me know where you're listening from. Thank you so much again for the happy birthday wishes. It's kind of funny. The birthday just kind of came out of nowhere. These summer months just fly by for me, and I'm sort of right smack dab in the middle of like the spring and the summer. So this birthday came up quite quickly for me, I will say that. But I was very happy to be able to do back-to-back streams for you guys. We did yesterday. I thought yesterday's stream was very, very good. I hope you guys got a lot out of it, and I hope you guys are getting a lot out of today's. And I hope my voice isn't sounding too bad. You guys let me know. We've been doing a lot of talking over the last few days with the videos, with my own work and consultations and things of that nature, but also with these streams. So hopefully my voice is hanging in there, and you guys are enjoying the chat. So thank you so much. So let's continue with avocados. So we know we're increasing skin elasticity. We're increasing the moisturization of the skin, which is very, very nice. The other thing, which we see in studies again, is avocados and the healthy fats found in avocados. Remember, the healthy fats in avocados are monounsaturated fats and polyunsaturated fats. We're getting very little to no saturated fats in there. A little bit of omega-3s, a little bit of omega-6s, not much at all though. It's almost negligible. The big amount is really monounsaturated fat. The rest is usually actually polyunsaturated fat, but no saturated fat. If it is, it's almost negligible again, and again, hardly any trans fat, really no trans fat. But these healthy fats, which I just mentioned, are associated with keeping our skin more supple. All right, so again, that's just coming back to moisturizing the skin and reducing fine lines and wrinkles. And wow, again, just looking at the stream, 22 thumbs up, guys. Thank you so much. And again, big shout out to the people who were giving super chats. Again, they don't always show up, but they show up for me. And I just wanted to say a big thank you to those people who are giving super chats. Again, it supports the channel. Again, just being here supports the channel as well, but I just wanted to make sure that I pointed that out because, those guys are going above and beyond. And if I didn't point that out, I'd feel quite bad for it. So thank you so much, guys. You know who you are. I sent you a message. Thank you so much for doing that. Another nice thing with avocados here, guys, is we already know that it's going to be helping reduce those wrinkles, signs of aging. But the other nice thing of avocados, it's an excellent source of vitamin E. So a very important antioxidant. Again, as I said, vitamin E, selenium, zinc, very important when it comes to the overall health of our skin. And avocados are no different. Super high in vitamin E. And again, we see in most diets, it doesn't, and this isn't an American thing, it's really around the world. A lot of people are sort of devoid of vitamin E. That's why we're seeing the rise of vitamin E creams. People using topical creams for vitamin E. And it shouldn't be that hard to get vitamin E. Don't forget, vitamin E, guys, is an antioxidant. If you want to, some people actually supplement with vitamin E. I think I mentioned yesterday there's a nice mix which sometimes I take. It's an antioxidant supplement. It has vitamin A, it has vitamin C, vitamin E, and then selenium. And again, those are all important micronutrients when it comes to overall skin health. So keep that in mind too, guys. So very high in vitamin E. Also, though, it's very high in vitamin C. Again, super effective when these two micronutrients are combined. Now, vitamin C is a new one here. So let's talk a little bit about why vitamin C is important, guys. Vitamin C is extremely important for our skin. We haven't mentioned it yet, and that's why I wanted to bring up avocados. You're not really going to get much vitamin C when it comes to fatty fish. You're not going to get it with sunflower seeds. You're not going to get it with walnuts and things of that nature, but you are going to get it when we add avocados in. All right, now the reason why vitamin C is so important, it's really vital and essential for healthy skin. And the reason is vitamin C is needed to create collagen. All right, collagen is sort of the main structure of protein in the skin. And so if we're creating more collagen, we're actually keeping our skin stronger and healthier. All right, so skin strength is actually very important to making sure that we have overall improved skin health and skin tone. So vitamin C, very, very important, guys. Again, you're creating collagen. So foods that are high in vitamin C, very, very effective at improving overall skin health. You can throw a number of different foods in there. I think we'll talk about some of them here, but like bell peppers would be a good one. Most fruits are a good one. Just don't overdo it on certain fruits. Make sure it's a little bit lower in calories. Bell peppers are a good one. I like those. But vitamin C is essential. Again, you don't see much vitamin C deficiency, but we do know if you do have a vitamin C deficiency, it's usually going to lead to, and it might not even be a deficiency. You might just be a little bit low in vitamin C, but that's going to be, if you're dealing with dry skin or itchy skin and things like that, usually that can be a symptom of low vitamin C. So keep that in mind, guys. But make sure that vitamin C is high. Again, you can supplement if you want to, but I think it's one of the easiest micronutrients to actually add into our diet. So vitamin C is tremendous. Again, you're going to be reducing free radical damage. You're going to be reducing oxidative damage. All right. And both of those lead to the signs of aging and early aging. So like fine lines and wrinkles and all of that stuff. So make sure you're keeping vitamin E and vitamin C. It's like a 2-for-1, a double whammy. All right, and that's why avocados are so important. All right, and remember, I mentioned at the very start, you don't have to eat a whole avocado or like 2 avocados or anything like that. You can have an avocado, like half an avocado, even a quarter. And half an avocado is going to give you roughly about 15 to 20% of your daily value of vitamin E and probably 10 to 15% of your daily value of vitamin C. That's a ton because remember, I like the vitamin E because if you're getting around 20%, 15-20% of vitamin E, all right, you're already basically 1/5 there of getting your vitamin E micronutrient daily value. All right, because remember, vitamin E can be a little bit tougher. Vitamin C, quite easy, and you're already getting somewhere in between 10 to 15% just from half of an avocado. All right. But again, vitamin C, I think, is one of the easiest micronutrients to get. All right. If you're eating fruits, if you're eating vegetables, it's going to be super high in vitamin C. If you're eating Joshua Joseph, I hope I'm not mispronouncing your first name. I'm going to say Maldives, Joshua Joseph. Maldives. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. The best is an orange a day. Well, very interesting. Orange is nice because it has antioxidants. It's super high in vitamin C. It's kind of nice. You sort of transition nicely into there. An orange is obviously going to be a good one. Most citrus fruits is going to be a good choice. Another citrus fruit, guys, that I would throw at you, or even sort of the more tropical fruits, would be grapefruit. Grapefruit is a excellent choice, especially for skin health. Super high in antioxidants, super high in those anthocyanin antioxidants, which is great for nourishing the skin, reducing free radical damage and oxidative damage. And then another one is going to be kiwis. Kiwis are very, very high in all of those micronutrients that we listed. It's going to be high in vitamin C, a little bit of vitamin E in there, and very, very high in antioxidants. So again, reducing free radical damage and oxidative damage. Two things that we definitely want to stay away from if we're trying to improve skin health. So thank you, Maldives. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but I know Joshua Joseph. That's easy for me. But thank you for pointing that out. Orange is very nice. Again, one orange a day goes a long way. I didn't mean, to rhyme that, but if you're having an orange a day, you're doing a good job at improving skin health. Now, let's also keep going here. All right, so one that might not come right to mind here is going to be sweet potatoes. And I know that there's a lot of people in chat right now. And thank you so much for the 24 thumbs up, guys. Again, every time I look, it's just going up and up and up. But one of the ones that, you don't always see on the list, but it has to be included here, especially with the research that I did for this stream. One of the ones that you have to put in there and is very, very skin healthy is sweet potatoes. They're an excellent choice for improving overall skin health. I think one of the best choices. And the reason why, remember we talked about antioxidants. It's super high in beta carotene. All right, and that's going to be one of the most important ones, because beta carotene is one of the other ones, just like vitamin C. When we were talking about citrus fruits, we haven't yet talked about beta carotene, and sweet potatoes are going to be one of your best sources of beta carotene. Michelle, that's a great question for pineapples. I'll get right to that right after I'm finishing with the sweet potatoes, but I'll definitely hold on to that. I'll give you a couple comments with pineapples, but thanks for pointing that out. But for sweet potatoes, and again, I know that there's a lot of sweet potato fans in chat right now. So when you think of beta carotene, again, think about antioxidants, guys. Beta carotene, all right, it functions as sometimes what's called as like a provitamin. All right, and the provitamin would be vitamin A, which is then converted into vitamin A into the body. And when it's converted into vitamin A, we know that we're getting those antioxidant benefits. All right, and again, sweet potatoes are super high in beta carotene. One of the best. Anything that's like orange, so say like carrots and things like that, you're going to be getting good levels of beta carotene, which again, super beneficial for skin health. Now, the other nice thing, which we found in studies, who was it again? It was Joshua Joseph who pointed out with oranges, all right, but things, like I said, things that are orange in color. It can be sweet potatoes, oranges, carrots. We see that those are going to have a tremendous effect on improving overall skin health, tone, nourishing the skin, and reducing fine lines and wrinkles. All right, everything that we want is sort of mixed into there. Now, again, if you're eating sweet potatoes, guys, it's such an excellent source of vitamin A that you do not need to eat a lot of it at all. And it's always a misconception that whenever I sort of point out these foods that you really have to overdo it and eat like 2 sweet potatoes a day or a large sweet potato in a day. You definitely don't. A half cup of a sweet potato is going to go a long way in getting your recommended daily value of vitamin A. All right, guys. So keep that in mind. You don't have to overdo it. Now, another nice thing with sweet potatoes is that it's super high in carotenoid antioxidants. All right, and carotenoid antioxidants like beta carotene and others are going to help keep the skin healthy, and it's also going to help protect the skin from UV rays. So from the sun, remember we talked about that UV rays and being out in the sun can actually damage the skin a little bit. But we see in studies that carotenoid antioxidants, again, beta carotene is one of them, is not only going to help keep the skin healthy, but act as a natural sunblock, act as a natural protection to UV rays, which is quite remarkable. There's not a lot of foods out there that are going to be able to do that. All right, so it's protecting us from sun exposure, which when we're doing that, because think about it, guys, if you're getting sun exposure, if you're tanning a lot, if you're doing all of that stuff, if you're out in the sun too much, you're getting a bunch of different things that are going to be taking a step back and not promoting skin health at all. All right, and tone and nourishing. If you're getting too much sun exposure, one, you're going to be increasing the risk of cell death. All right, so fine lines and wrinkles. Think about that, because it will increase wrinkled skin. And you guys have probably seen examples of this. People who are out in the sun a lot, who are always tanned. Sometimes they'll have premature aging, so fine lines and wrinkles and things like that, just because they're out in the sun so much. They have so much sun exposure. Again, if you're getting sunburnt, that's going to have a negative effect on your overall skin quality. And the other thing is, if you're out in the sun too much, all right, one thing that we want to stay away from is it's going to be leading to dry and flaky skin. And then that's probably going to be a cause from sunburn and just being out in the sun, getting UV rays in general. So keep that in mind, guys. If we're getting good amounts of beta carotene, good amounts of vitamin A, it's going to contribute and improve the overall health and appearance of our skin. So sweet potatoes, not always the first one that we think of, but definitely one that we're going to want to think about now, because we know just how important it is for increasing our overall skin health. Now, Michelle, let me just address with pineapples. All right. So with the first thing that popped up to me with pineapples is that pineapple contains, as you probably know, or you may know, you might not, but I'll just point it out, is that pineapple contains powerful enzymes. A lot of people think that it's like one enzyme. It's called bromelain. You've probably heard of it. A lot of people think it's a single compound or anything like that, but it's actually a group of digestive enzymes. And so what these digestive enzymes are going to do is that they're going to have tremendous anti-inflammatory benefits. All right, so if we're dealing with anti-inflammatory benefits, of course, that's going to be helping with skin health. Because when you get anti-inflammatory benefits, obviously, one, you're going to be reducing inflammation, which is going to damage the skin. That's the big one. All right, but you're also reducing free radicals, and you're also reducing oxidative damage. So I think pineapple is a good one. If you're going to eat pineapples, Michelle, I would just make sure that you keep it in moderation, just so you're not keeping too much. It can be a little bit high in fructose and glucose, but just keep it in moderation, and then I think you're doing a good job, and then you can get the benefits of bromelain and those digestive enzymes, which is going to provide anti-inflammatory benefits for you. YQ, thank you so much for coming into chat. Yes, sir. Were you agreeing with the pineapple comment? I hope you were. I thought I really like that one, and I wanted to make sure that I got back to it, because you can get benefits. And I hope you're still here, Michelle. Sorry I went on a little bit of a rant with the sweet potatoes, but the reason why I did was because most people, like I said, they don't correlate an increase in skin health with sweet potatoes all the time. So I just really wanted to point out why sweet potatoes were so important for our overall skin health. But again, pineapples as well, Michelle. Just make sure that you're keeping it in moderation. But get those beneficial effects for our skin when it comes to bromelain, those digestive enzymes. And again, a lot of people will confuse it. They'll think that it's a single compound. Again, it's multiple digestive enzymes in there. Oh, my pleasure, Michelle. I'm glad that you're still in here. Sorry that it took me a little while to get to it, but my pleasure. Happy to answer that for you. And thank you so much, guys. We hit 31 thumbs up here right away, very, very fast. It's almost like a special stream today. I kind of consider it a special one for a number of reasons. We're talking about skin health. We're talking about skin tone, reducing fine lines and wrinkles, reducing early signs of aging. Not only that, though, it is the birthday stream today. All right, so we're celebrating my birthday. Again, I'm trying to get as much information out there as possible. You guys have seen my videos and these chats for the last 8 years, so that's some new information for you guys. But then the other thing that we're celebrating is the first time. I think I've been doing these streams for, well, it's been probably over 6 months now, and it's the first time that I've ever done back-to-back streams. I always like trying to do 2 a week. Wednesdays have been a little bit tough. I have a little bit more time on the Saturday, Sunday, so I thought we'd get out there and get some more information out there for you guys. And again, a video here in the morning, and I hope you guys are enjoying that. So thank you so much, guys. Why don't we continue with some of the foods? Now, one that maybe we talked a little bit about bell peppers. Bell peppers are an excellent choice, guys. Now remember, we talked a little bit about bell peppers in the form of vitamin C. Remember, I said you don't have to just eat fruit. I think I said grapefruit, kiwi, just off the top of my head. But bell peppers, pound for pound, have some of the highest vitamin C content out there. They might even be the most, if I'm thinking off the top of my head. Bell peppers, so like your yellow, your red bell peppers, those are going to be incredible choices for getting vitamin C. And not only vitamin C, but also beta carotene. And again, we know that it converts into vitamin A. So we know that with red and yellow bell peppers, right, it's an excellent source of vitamin A. We know how important that is, but we also know that it's one of the best sources of vitamin C out there. All right, it's so funny because a lot of people, again, don't necessarily equate sweet peppers, I know a lot of people refer to them as that, or bell peppers, with being high in vitamin C. But again, one of the best sources of vitamin C out there, guys. So I think with 1 cup, just 1 cup of bell peppers, and that's not a lot, guys, because if you're chopping it up, sometimes it's like, depending on the size of the bell pepper, sometimes it can be half of the bell pepper, just over. You're getting over 150% of your daily recommended value of vitamin A. So don't overdo it, guys. Again, moderation is key. If you're eating healthy, you don't need a ton of these foods. You're going to be getting a lot of the micronutrients, a lot of the macronutrients from these healthy foods just by adding them to your diet. And that's why I always recommend as well, you don't have to add all of them, just add them piecemeal. If you're adding like 1, 2, 3 into your diet, then you're going to be doing a tremendous job of, reducing chronic disease. In this case, improving skin health and skin tone. So it's nice with red bell pepper, yellow bell peppers, over 150% of your daily recommended value of vitamin A, just from, I think it's a cup. I think half a cup would just be a little bit too low, but 1 cup, 150% plus of your daily recommended value. Now, one of the other things that we've already talked about, we talked about it was high in vitamin C, but now we also know it's high in vitamin A. One of the best sources of vitamin C, guys. One of the best. And the good thing about bell peppers and sweet peppers is that it can fit basically into any diet. It doesn't matter if you're following a vegan diet. It doesn't matter if you're following a vegetarian diet. You can add these peppers into your diet, and it's quite versatile. You can add them a number of different ways. Now, one thing excuse me, that we just want to make sure, you can saute them. You can add them to stir fries. If you're cooking them lightly or steaming them lightly, you're not going to get rid of all of the micronutrients in it. That's a little bit of a misconception. Now, you don't want to be overdoing it and like burning the peppers, but as long as you're lightly steaming them, or just putting them in, like cooking them or frying them, baking them, you're going to be getting all of the important micronutrients that you're looking for, especially with vitamin A and vitamin C. Sorry, I just read your comment, Joe. Thanks for the good job. My pleasure. Always happy to do it. Always happy to provide the information for you. So, and I can hope that you continue to get good information from it. But my pleasure for you. So thank you, Joe, for that comment. So with bell peppers, again, it's so funny. We do not need a large amount of these bell peppers, guys. With bell peppers, we already know the vitamin A is off the charts. All right, it's just a cup, I believe. It's not I think half a cup is just too low. It's a cup. You're getting over 150% of your daily recommended value of vitamin A. When it comes to vitamin C, the important thing is that if you're eating a single cup, and this one I know is a cup, you're getting over 200% of your daily recommended value of vitamin C. So keep that in mind, guys. This is why I say red and yellow bell peppers are extremely important for your overall skin health. I think if you're having them a couple times a week, and again, they're very versatile. You can have them a number of ways. Sometimes I like just eating them raw. Sometimes I like adding them to stir fries and things of that nature. And I think it's very easy. There's tons of recipes. People will do stuffed bell peppers. I have never tried that before, but I know that that's a very popular way to eat bell peppers. Patricia, what about mangoes? Okay, great question. I'll get to that in a second here, Patricia. Thank you for pointing that out. Laura, great to see you in chat. Thank you so much for the happy birthday wishes and for those emojis. Like I said, you guys are crushing the emojis right now. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Yovid, I love fruits, especially pomegranate. Pomegranate is a great fruit and very underrated. Again, I would keep it in moderation. I always say keep fruit in moderation. That's just one of the things that I always say, guys, just because it can be a little bit higher in calories, a little bit higher in the fructose and glucose. But pomegranate, if you can eat that. You can eat at least half a pomegranate, maybe a whole pomegranate, maybe every other day. Tremendous amount of antioxidants in pomegranate, and you're getting those anthocyanin antioxidants. And I don't mention pomegranate enough, to be honest with you, when it comes to those anthocyanin antioxidants and just antioxidants in general. A tremendous one. So thank you, Yovid. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Sometimes I never know if the J is silent or if it's not. I don't know if it's Jovid or Yovid, but please let me know. That way I can make sure that I'm not messing it up. And thank you so much, Laura. I appreciate that. Again. Yes, papaya does have a lot of vitamin C. Absolutely. And vitamin C is, like I said, essential for overall skin health and for tone and nourishing and reducing fine lines and wrinkles. And thank you so much, guys, for the 31 thumbs up. We've crossed the 30 thumbs up goal. Let's see if we can keep crushing it. I know we got over 40 the other day. I'm always super surprised just how well and how much you guys support those thumbs up. So thank you so much, guys. hair support with vegetables, depending on the vegetable. I won't get too much into that, but I do know with like iron and things of that nature, it can help a little bit. You just don't want to be overdoing it. Now, let me go back to the mangoes, because I know Patricia had asked specifically about mangoes. Now, the nice thing about mangoes is, if you're eating mangoes, it can, one, help clear the skin, and we know that mangoes are actually an excellent choice when it comes to skin health. And there's a number of reasons why. And Deb, very interesting. You just discovered mangoes. I'm crazy about them now. It's so funny. I had a client who was just telling me about how good the mangoes are right now. So it's so funny that you mentioned that. But yeah, papaya and mangoes, very good for skin. And the reason why is, one, mangoes are very, very high in antioxidants, which again is going to help and not only reduce free radicals and oxidative stress, but it's also going to help to rejuvenate the skin. So remember, we talked a little bit about cell death. It can help with the recreation of cells, which again is going to reduce fine lines, reduce inflammation, reduce wrinkles and signs of early aging, things of that nature. Now, the other good thing about mangoes, it's a great source of vitamin A, and we've talked at length about vitamin A and beta carotene and how important that is for skin health. All right, so it can help with all of that. All right, the antioxidants, and one, it's going to help to clear up our skin as well, Patricia. So when I talk about clearing up the skin, all right, you can help get rid of things like bacteria on the skin, which we do not want. We want to get rid of bad bacteria on the skin as much as possible, because that can lead to acne, to blemishes, even redness and dry skin, things that we just do not want on our skin, especially for skin health and for skin tone, especially on our face. So I think that's a great one. Pomegranate, a lot of the same things, Yovid. What I said for mango, same thing for papaya, Laura. So all great ones, guys. High in antioxidants, high in vitamin C. Again, vitamin C, essential for healthy skin, because it's going to help create strong and healthy skin, because it helps with the creation of collagen. A lot of people now actually supplement with collagen, believe it or not. Maybe you guys are aware of that. That was not a surprise to me. I was just surprised at how popular it had become. And it might sound crazy, but I believe one of the reasons why it became I'm not going to say it's a fad, because I kind of think it's here to stay, just because collagen is so important for the skin. But I do believe it was promoted by the Kardashians, to be honest with you. I think it's like something called like Vital Essentials or something like that. Excuse me, but I know a lot of my clients are taking that protein. And the other nice thing is that it's vegan friendly, it's vegetarian friendly, it's not like dairy based or anything like that. So it's good for the digestive system. So, collagen is another nice one. You can supplement with it. And please, all right, SN, and please suggest vitamin tablets. SN, if you can just sort of expand on that a little bit. So suggest vitamin tablets. Which tablets specifically are you looking for? One thing I will say, if you're supplementing with vitamins, overall, and we see this with studies, you're gonna want to try to stay away from vitamin tablets as much as possible. You're gonna want to use like gels, so liquids, like fish oils. Think of something along that nature, like vitamin C. Liquid vitamin C is a big one, or powdered vitamins, guys. And the reason for that is just because of the absorption rate. We know the absorption rate is quite a bit lower when it comes to vitamin tablets than it is with, say, like powders or liquids. So just keep that in mind as well, guys. I think that's an important thing to keep in mind. It's funny because before, like when I started kind of getting into nutrition, everything was in tablet form. There was hardly any powders out there. Everything was tablets. But now that we see through the research the absorption rate of these powders, right now I don't take any supplement in tablet form, so I'll just let you guys know that. And I don't really know a lot of other people who do, to be honest. It's either powdered or liquid form, so like liquid gels and things of that nature. Are gummies okay? Gummies are okay just because the absorption rate. Again, are gummies gonna be as good as like the oils or the powders? Probably not. But again, they are gonna be better for the tablets. Gummies help just because a lot of people, they can't swallow. They have trouble swallowing pills and things of that nature. I have clients who are like that. They just cannot. It's almost like a mindset. I don't know if it's like that for you, Laura, but it's like a mindset for them. They can't swallow pills. So the chewable gummies are an easier way to get it down. Also, it's going to taste a little bit better. It just sort of depends on the type of gummies that you're having. We know that sometimes gummies can be made from things like cornstarch. They might have added sugar. There might be added colorings, even gelatin added to that. So we have to be careful of that. I would always make sure that you look at the ingredients. I think that's an important one. Look at the ingredients. Make sure there's none of that added stuff. Usually there will be, but again, it usually will appeal to children and adults who just have trouble swallowing pills, and that's why the gummies became very, very popular. Another nice thing with the gummies is that they're a very good price. Like, they're much cheaper than, say, like your fish oil or other powdered type vitamins. So keep that in mind too. Just make sure you look at the ingredients, because we don't want like that gelatin or added colors or anything like that. Oh, you don't use those ones, Laura? Perfect. Okay, great. Then you are good to go. Is vitamin C powder okay? Kaz, that's an interesting question. Are you using vitamin C powder and then like mixing it up into water, or is it like powder into in like a pill form? Just let me know on that, and then I can easily let you know just exactly how you're taking it. Powder seems okay to me. First and foremost, though, I would always recommend a liquid vitamin C. A lot of the times they'll have an added benefit, as in quercetin, so another powerful antioxidant inside of it as well with the liquid vitamin C, so that's a nice one. Okay, so powdered form, Kaz, like a pill, is that what you mean? Deb, I have a hard time swallowing. Yeah, powder to water. Okay, that's what I thought. That's fine. Powder to water is absolutely fine. You can go with that, Kaz. As long as the mixability is good too, then, because a lot of the times, you get those clumps, and the mixability of certain supplements is just very, very poor. But if it has good mixture, a lot of people do that with magnesium. Don't forget about that, guys. A lot of people will use magnesium citrate and add that into water, and it's 100% fine. So there's really no reason why vitamin C would be any different, Kaz. So I think you're good with that. But that's funny, Deborah. And any other questions, guys, keep them coming. I love the engagement. It's always very nice. I love answering your questions. Deb, I have a hard time swallowing those big pills they make. I know, it seems like they're making them bigger and bigger at times as well. It's, yeah, like you said, it's almost horse pills. It's funny, and it's tough. Like I said, I have a lot of clients. I even have family members who just can't swallow the pills. And if you're taking multiple supplements, it's even harder. And again, it's just from person to person. Some people will find it no problem. Other people are gonna have a little bit more of a problem with it, and there's nothing wrong with that. You just get it the best way possible and the best way that works for you. So if you have to use like powders and liquids, then that's fine as well. Okay, now let me get into another skin one here. guys. And again, if you have more questions, keep them coming, please. Another one that I want to point out is just broccoli. Broccoli is very, very, very good for our skin, for improving overall skin health. And thank you so much. Quickly before I get into the broccoli, thank you so much for the 34 thumbs up, guys. I really appreciate it. And thank you everyone for who sent in those super chats. Again, I really appreciate that. Like I said, if I didn't point that out, I'd feel quite bad. So thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate the support. And especially on the birthday stream, it's nice having you guys in here, and nice having your support, nice having all the questions coming in. It's very, very fun for me to get on here. So thank you very much, guys. Now let's get into the broccoli. So why is broccoli so important? One, we know broccoli is very micronutrient dense. And for one, it's going to be very high in vitamins and minerals that are essential for overall skin health. And we talked about these ones already, but it's very, very high in vitamin C. Probably one of the highest vegetables when it comes to vitamin C content. Also very good in zinc content, and it does also have some vitamin A. Now, we also know that broccoli, and we talked a little bit about carotenoid antioxidants and how important carotenoid antioxidants are. Broccoli has, it contains a unique carotenoid antioxidant known as lutein. All right, so lutein, very, very potent carotenoid antioxidant, which is going to be helping with overall skin health, with tone, and reducing fine lines and wrinkles. And what lutein does is, one, it protects the skin, and one, it's going to reduce oxidative damage and free radical damage. But its main thing that we see in studies is oxidative damage is being reduced, which again, tremendous. If you're getting that reduction in oxidative damage, then you're really taking big steps into keeping your skin healthy. All right, not only healthy, but also reducing fine lines and wrinkles. We don't want that premature aging, guys. Now, the other nice thing about broccoli, again, if you're reducing oxidative stress, it's going to be less dry. Again, we don't want to be dealing with that. If we have dry, itchy, red skin, eczema, psoriasis, again, it's only hurting our overall skin health. And if we're dealing with chronic I believe it's even autoimmune diseases, we're going to be seeing a decrease in overall skin health over time if we're dealing with these chronic issues. So broccoli can be very helpful with that. Now, the other nice thing with broccoli is that it contains powerful compounds known as sulforaphane. All right, a special compound, powerful compound known as sulforaphane. All right, and you don't get that in many other foods. All right, so sulforaphane, very, very beneficial when it comes to overall skin health and reducing unwanted skin ailments and skin conditions. So sulforaphane, very, very important. 36 thumbs up. Geez, guys, you guys are really pumping it up. Every time I get back on here, I'm looking at the chat, and then I just glance over, and thank you so much. All right, let me catch up on a couple of these comments. Are sun protection creams bad for skin regarding the chemicals in them? Thank you. No problem, Kaz. I would try to get, there's some really good ones out there. I use a good one because I'm in the sun quite a bit. I can't name the type off the top of my head. I just know that it's one of the better ones. I wish I could remember which one it was off the top of my head. Just make sure that it's not super high in chemicals, and it just depends how much and how often that you're using it. I mean, you're going to want some of that protection, because the alternative is that you're going to be getting UV rays, and we already know that UV rays are going to be hurting our skin. So if you are using protection creams, I wouldn't overdo it. I would apply it how the bottle says or how the cream says. But try to get the ones that aren't having those added chemicals to it. Kaz. Again, I wish maybe in our next stream I'll look at it and then I'll find which one that I use. And the one I use is one of the best ones that you can get. It might be a little bit more on the expensive side, but it's definitely worth it. I don't see any negative effects from using it, to be honest with you. Oh, Laura, you have the Vital Protein Powder. See, that's what I mean. The Vital Protein Powders are very, very popular right now, and I think it's a nice way to get to actually get protein into your diet. Again, it's not like the vegan protein. It's not peas or beans or legumes. It's not whey, so it's not dairy. It's not a dairy protein. I think that's good as well. Neutrogena. I think that might be what I use, Neutrogena, now that you say that, Laura. Neutrogena sunscreen, that might be what it is. I don't know if it comes in a white and red container, but that's the one that might be the one that I use. Let me search it. That might not be it, but it's very similar to the Neutrogena one, and it's very, very nice. I like that one. You know, it's one of the best ones because it doesn't have those added chemicals in it. So it is a nice one. Again, Kaz, I would just make sure, because you got to remember, the alternative is you're getting those chemicals and you're getting the UV rays. So if you're not using sun protection, the UV rays are going to be causing havoc on the skin, especially if you're out there quite a bit. So just keep that in mind as well. Mine isn't the Neutrogena sunscreen, but those, just a quick search, those ones seem quite good as well here, Laura. Again, just the ones that are natural, I think, are going to be your best. Ones that can have like cleansers, moisturizers, hydration, things of that nature, I think are all going to be are spot on for you. And it just depends sort of what the SPF is as well, guys. Don't forget. And the zinc one's nice too. Don't forget, we talked a little bit about the zinc. Zinc is very, very popular. And not only popular, but very important for overall skin health. So that's a nice one, Laura. I like that. Thank you for pointing that out. But always look at the reviews as well. All right. And always make sure that you're looking at the ingredients. All right. So we want something that's sort of not going to clog the pores, something that's oil free, something that's sort of recognized by some sort of dermatology association. I think Neutrogena is one of them. So if we're having that, then we know it's probably one of the better sunscreens out there. And thank you so much for the 38 thumbs up, guys. I said if we could get to 40, then I would be quite impressed. And we are literally 2 away. So thank you so much, guys. You're really making this a great birthday stream, I have to say. This is one of my favorite streams. It protected my skin all last summer. Well, that's awesome, Laura. It was the same with me. I'm in the sun quite a bit, and my skin's very well protected. I don't see like any wrinkles or anything of that nature. So I think I think it might be a Neutrogena one. I'll have to look, and I'll let you guys know next time. But as long as it's not clogging pores and things like that, because remember, if you're clogging pores, that's only going to lead to a decrease in improved skin health and definitely tone and nourishing the skin. It's just going to dry the skin out and lead to unhealthy skin. Now, again, with broccoli, we saw sulforaphane, and that's why I'm bringing up broccoli, guys. Again, a lot of people will throw in dark leafy green vegetables, but I don't like doing that. I like just giving you guys the best of the best. And broccoli, I think, pound for pound, is going to be the best of the best when it comes to skin health. Again, it has that lutein, super powerful carotenoid antioxidant that's going to reduce damage. It has zinc, it has vitamin A, it has vitamin C, it has sulforaphane. All right, so a tremendous amount of health benefits when it comes to our skin just in broccoli alone. All right, now the other thing, sulforaphane, we were talking about it already. It's going to naturally have powerful protective effects against sun damage. So there you go. So if you're eating broccoli, again, that's going to help to protect the skin as well. So even better. And another thing, we even know that, and there's been some studies, not a ton. Again, I don't like to handpick studies, but I did find a couple where we saw sulforaphane sort of help to maintain collagen levels in the skin. So it didn't create collagen, like it wouldn't create collagen like vitamin C would and lead to strong skin. But it helped to maintain those collagen levels. So the vitamin C that's already in broccoli is going to help create collagen, create strong, healthy skin. And then the sulforaphane that's found in broccoli is going to help to maintain those collagen levels because they can drop off quite quickly. Tammy, great to see you. Great to see you. Happy 4th of July. Awesome to see you in chat. I hope you're having a great 4th of July. And thank you so much for stopping in. And you're in for a special treat. We're not only talking about skin health, but it's also my birthday stream today. So throwing that out there as well. And we hit 40 thumbs up, guys. Again, tremendous birthday stream. Tremendous stream talking about skin health. Overall, great stream. I'm so happy that I went back to back. We streamed yesterday and then we came back on today, and I'm so happy that we've been able to do that. So thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate it. And I hope you're getting a ton out of not only the foods that I'm throwing at you, all right, and discussing, but also just answering some of these questions that you guys are kind of providing me, because I like answering them as well, guys. Usually I can do a fairly good job, and I try to do my best to answer all the questions that you guys put out there. I try to pride myself on that. So thank you so much for all of that. But Tammy, always great to see you. I hope you're having a great day, and you're here to celebrate my birthday as well. So even better. Thank you so much. So broccoli, guys, very, very powerful. Very, 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 it's an excellent choice if you're trying to protect the skin. Now, another one is going to be that's not going to jump out at everyone. Oh, thank you, Tammy. I appreciate that. I appreciate the happy birthday wishes. It came up quick this year. I have to say, it definitely came up quick. It's hard to believe we're already into July. I feel like we're just in May. June flew by. May even flew by, and we're already a few days into July. So time is just flying by. Now, another one, guys, when it comes to improving skin health that you might not think of right off the bat is actually going to be tomatoes. All right, tomatoes are a great choice if we're trying to protect the skin and protect against skin damage. All right, and even damage from the sun. So we've been talking about that a lot, and a lot of people have brought up like skin like sun protection, like suntan lotion and things like that. But a lot of these foods are going to provide natural protection from the sun. Now, it's not going to prevent sunburns. What the protection is going to come from is sun damage after. All right, so still make sure that you wear your sunscreen. I'm not saying if you eat tomatoes, then you're going to have protection from the sun and you're not going to get a sunburn. You're still going to happen. I mean, especially with how warm it is. If it's 35 degrees here, which would be like 100 in some areas. I know for my American friends, 100 degrees Fahrenheit, you're going to get burned. It doesn't matter if you're eating broccoli and tomatoes and all of that stuff. It's just going to help reduce the damage that's caused by the sun. So fine lines, wrinkles, all of that type of stuff. So the reason why I'm listing tomatoes as one of the great choices for improving skin health is because, one, it's a good source of vitamin C, and that we know vitamin C is going to help create collagen, which is going to protect our skin, create strong skin, which is amazing. All right, it's actually vital and essential to create collagen, so we need that vitamin C. The other thing is that tomatoes contain all of the major carotenoids, all right, and maybe the most important one when it comes to skin health is lycopene. All right, now you're also going to find lycopene in watermelon, so I wrote that one down as well. You're going to find lycopene in watermelon, so that one could be a good choice. A lot of people enjoy watermelon this time of year, so lycopene will be in that. Sorry, just as I take a drink. But when you're comparing it tomatoes to tomatoes, it's just not on the same level. Yes, it has lycopene, but it's not going to have all of these other benefits that you're going to get from tomatoes, which we're going to list here, guys. Bella, great to have you in chat. Great. It's so nice to have everyone in chat today. Thank you for sharing your knowledge. Well, my pleasure. It's awesome to share with you. My pleasure to share with you. Thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all of you guys coming in and enjoying the chat, and just leaving your comments, showing your support. Thank you so much, guys. So we know tomatoes, one good source of vitamin C, has all of the major carotenoid antioxidants. So we know antioxidants is very important when it comes to skin health, but we also know probably the most important one is lycopene. Now let's talk about that just a little bit. All right, so we have lycopene, which has been shown to help prevent wrinkles and early aging, so that's very important. And then what else we have in tomatoes is one, beta carotene. So again, vitamin A. So not just vitamin C. We have that double combo of vitamin C and vitamin A. And remember, that's a potent combo, guys, when it comes to preventing fine lines, wrinkles, early aging, early signs of aging, things like that. So it has beta carotene, vitamin C, all major carotenoids, and lutein. And we already know that lutein is amino acid that's very, very important. That's going to help protect against oxidative damage, but also help protect against sun damage as well. All right, so I think it's really important to remember that tomatoes are just so rich in carotenoids, because carotenoids are an excellent, if you're eating foods that are high in carotenoid antioxidants, then you are doing a great job. Those are great foods for maintaining healthy skin. All right, carotenoid antioxidants are very powerful and very, very helpful for creating healthy skin, guys. Let me just make sure I'm not missing any chats here. Carol, great to have you in here. I just got here. I will watch a rerun also. Okay, perfect. That's awesome, Carol. Thank you so much. I will definitely put it up. I always put them up. I put up yesterday's stream as well, so definitely it'll be going up. I appreciate you watching. Mac, great to see you as always. Awesome to have you guys here. 44 thumbs up. We might be setting a new record, guys. We might be setting a new record on the birthday stream. Amazing. 44 thumbs up already. I can't believe it. Jesus. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. But just know, tomatoes are a tremendous, tremendous choice when it comes to improving overall skin health, skin tone, and reducing fine lines and wrinkles. All right, guys. And that's one that's not always thought of. Now, another one, we've talked about a lot of foods. Another one, guys, is going to be green tea. We can't overlook green tea. All right. The thing about green tea, now you do have to have a couple, like having one glass of green tea every other day or a couple times a week is not going to give you the benefits that we're looking for. Yes, it's going to help protect the skin from damage and from aging, but we need to make sure that we're drinking it consistently. Now, I talked about powerful compounds in my video today. They're called catechins. All right. That's what's found in green tea, and that's what's going to help improve your skin in many different ways. All right. So when I was talking about the benefits of the compounds that were found in today's video, catechins was one of the ones that came up, and it's no different for green tea. All right. So there's tons of antioxidants in green tea that are going to help to protect against skin damage, and also again against sun damage. It's just because they're so high in antioxidants like EGCG, everything like that. So make sure that you're drinking green tea if you're wanting to improve your the skin health and also skin tone, reduce fine lines and aging and everything like that. Thank you, Bella, for the happy birthday wishes. I really appreciate that. I am listening to your points, and it's very interesting. People should be taking notes. Well, thank you. Thank you, Bella. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Sometimes it's funny because I kind of take notes before the stream as well. So it is kind of interesting that you bring up taking notes there. But for me, it is a little bit different because I'm trying to convey as much information to you guys as possible. So thank you for the comment, Bella. I really appreciate that. Now, we also found that when people drink green tea, tons of improvements when it comes. Let's talk about the improvements that we can see when we drink green tea. And remember, this is if we're drinking it consistently. So we're going to want to drink green tea consistently, guys. One, it's going to help improve the elasticity of the skin, which is very important for skin health. One, it's going to moisturize the skin. It's going to reduce the roughness or dry skin. All right. Very, very important. All right. The other thing is, when you're drinking green tea, I would try to drink it just with the green tea. Like, don't add anything to it. People will add honey, which is fine. It's a natural sweetener. People will add other things. I would just have the green tea. And the reason for that is, if once you start adding a bunch of different stuff, then you're reducing its antioxidants. Even like dairy. Some people will add dairy to it. You can do that. You're still going to get antioxidants from it. You're just reducing the amount of antioxidants that you're getting from it. And when it comes to green tea, you want to maximize those antioxidants like catechins, because that's where you get the moisturizing benefits. That's where you get the skin elasticity benefits, the reduction of like redness, of dry skin, the reduction of damage from the sun. So I would try to have it as natural as possible if you can. Wow, 48 thumbs up, guys. I think this is going to be a new record. Guys. Thank you so much. Joe, great to see you. Happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July to you, Joe. Joe, you're from Mexico, correct? And everybody here in chat, and thank you for the birthday wishes, Joe. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. And thank you everyone else for the birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. And like I said, we've just been crushing this chat. 49 thumbs up. I don't think I've ever seen that. We might have hit 53 once, but I'm not sure. I know this is one of the highest ones, but it's great to see you, Joe. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So try to have the green tea sort of on its own if you can. And again, you have to be drinking it quite often, or as often as possible, guys. I know a lot of people, if you can have it every day, maybe 1 to 2 cups every day, that's usually what you're aiming for. And then that's going to give you the best chance to improve skin quality and skin health. Geez, we are one thumb up away from 50. It would be great if I could just see that cross over. It'd kind of be a nice little goal there. So thank you so much, guys. Now, another thing, just make sure, will point out, anthocyanin antioxidants are really, really helpful when it comes to improving overall skin health, guys. We cannot sleep on anthocyanins. So like red grapes is a nice one. Again, just don't overdo it on the red grapes. I remember back in one of the chats, it was like 10 grapes was like hundreds of calories, and it's super high in sugar. So don't overdo it with grapes, guys. You can get anthocyanin antioxidants from things like eggplant, from beets. You can get it from a number of different things, even like red cabbage. Blueberries is a big one. So you can get it a bunch of different ways. So don't overdo it with the red grapes. Have red grapes, just keep it in moderation. Oh, you post your show on Facebook. Well, thank you so much, Carol. I'm glad that you share it and that you enjoy it so much that you share it on your Facebook. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I have no problems with that. The more info that can get out there, the better. So thank you very much. But yeah, just make sure you don't go crazy with the red grapes, guys. Then the thing with the red grapes is it does have there's resveratrol in it. That's one of the main compounds that people enjoy We know that with red grapes, even with the resveratrol and the high antioxidants like anthocyanins, it's going to reduce harmful free radicals, again, which is going to damage skin cells, cause signs of aging, which we do not want. All right. So I would keep that in mind, guys. Now, the things that you're going to want to stay away from sugar. Make sure you stay away, or at least keep it in moderation as best you can, with sodium and things of that nature, even alcohol in moderation. That's only going to be hurting our overall skin health, guys. It's not going to do us any favors when it comes to our skin health. Another important one that you guys can have, and that I made a video on yesterday, is lemon and lime water. Not only is it hydrating, because remember, we want to have good levels of hydration. We want lots of water being consumed, but we're also getting good antioxidants from lemons. We're getting good fiber like pectin, and we're getting a tremendous amount of vitamin C from lemon and limes. So if you like lemon and lime water, go ahead and have that. If you like warm lemon water, go ahead and have that, because again, you're getting those high vitamin C sort of fiber, antioxidants, and it's very enjoyable and refreshing. You're going to get great hydration from it as well. Now, thank you so much, everyone, for coming into this birthday stream. I see the numbers going up and up. I see 49 thumbs up. We're almost at that 50. For some reason, I got that 50 on my mind right now. I don't know if I've ever seen us cross 50, guys. That would be a huge goal. So thank you very much. And a big shout out. You guys know who you are. I don't have to say your names. I think we wanted to keep it anonymous. But thank you so much to the people who sent in the super chats as well. Of course, I appreciate the super chats. It's not needed. I just want to bring it up just as a thank you to everyone who were able to do that. And of course, that's going to go a long way in supporting the channel, just like the thumbs up are going a long way in supporting the channel and having you guys here. Carol, you posting it on your Facebook, Joe being in here, Bella, Mac, Tammy, Carol, Laura, Kaz. Unfortunately, I can't scroll up anymore. Deb, I know, was in here. SN, I think Patricia, Yovid, trying to remember as many names as I can as possible, but thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. But a big one, again, is going to be lemon. Have those citrus fruits because they're just so high in vitamin C. And if we're high in vitamin C, then we know we're doing a good job of creating collagen, which is very, very healthy for the skin. It's actually vital to create strong, healthy skin. So vitamin C, like I said, essential for healthy skin, guys. Now, again, if you have any questions, guys, I would love to answer them for you. I've been very, very, very impressed, and it's very, I don't know what the correct word is for it, but I feel very grateful, maybe that's the correct one, for all of the birthday wishes that you guys sent in. I think everyone who came in was wishing me a happy birthday. So thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate that. And thank you so much. We just hit the 50 thumbs up. Thank you so much, guys. Big shout out to you guys. It would not happen without you guys. These streams would not happen without you guys. So I really do appreciate it. And like I said, all of the birthday wishes, way beyond what I thought was going to happen. I just thought of that this morning, just putting in the birthday stream. So went well beyond what I thought was going to be possible for today. So thank you very much, guys. Just remember, if you're trying to improve skin health, stay away from, again, it's always the fast foods, the sodiums, the salts, the sugars, things of that nature. That's only going to wreak havoc. You can add these foods in here, but if you're not making the lifestyle changes, again, it's not going to help. All right, even with fine lines and wrinkles, if you're not getting enough sleep, of course, that's going to hurt as well, because sleep time is when your body's healing. All right, and we want that healing. It's the same thing with our skin. Skin is like any other organ, guys. So we need to make sure that we're getting enough sleep as well. I cannot eat tomatoes. Number 2 happens. Yeah, it happens with a lot of people, Carol. with a lot of people. Just with some of the stuff that are in it, even with nightshades and things like that. A lot of people don't do well with nightshades. I know if they have arthritis symptoms, nightshades aren't the best things for individuals. I think so. If that doesn't work for you, try some of the other ones. Again, if you want to watch the rerun, because I will post it, you're more than welcome to watch that and then listen to some of the other ones. Because I tried to give as much as possible. I had written down about 15 to 20, and I made sure that, again, pick the best ones for you guys. Deb, I'm grateful for your... Ooh, the chat's moving so fast. I'm trying to keep up here. I'm grateful for your knowledge on health. Thank you. Oh, my pleasure, Deb. My pleasure. Like I said, it's my pleasure to share it with you guys. Again, it's like been an 8-year journey, even more. Even more than an 8-year journey right now at this point. It's been, Jesus, almost, now that it's my birthday. Oh, boy. I might be aging myself. 18 years, I think. And sort of an 18-year journey. Well, thank you, Tammy. You have a great day as well. Thank you for all this great information. My pleasure, Tammy. Always a pleasure seeing you in here, just like everyone else as well. But Tammy, thank you so much. I know you're in here all the time. Thank you very, very much. Bella, you seem very knowledgeable, to be honest, when it comes to skin health. Thank you. I can really see you put quality into your content as well. Well, thank you very much, Bella. I try to do that with all of my streams, and today with the skin health, absolutely. It's been a little while since I've done a skin health video, but like 2 to 3 years ago, I was really on a big sort of skin health, hair health, eye health sort of kick, making videos on that type of stuff. The reason why I don't do it now, I think I've pretty much covered all of the skin stuff that I can do, and I think that's why I wanted to do the stream today, so I could kind of wrap it all up and package it for you guys, because it's been years since I've probably done a skin video. So I know there's a lot of new people to the channel. Like, we just had the 300,000 subscriber stream, and now we're already at 306 and continuing to grow. So I know that there's a lot of new people in here. Matthew, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. I appreciate you being in here. And I appreciate you coming in and showing support. Thank you so much, my friend. Hope you're having a great birthday. Thank you, Bella. I am. This has been a great birthday. This stream has put it over the top, I have to say. Oh, you found my channel today, Bella. I will check your other videos and spread it to my close ones. Well, thank you so much. So I will check your other videos and spread it to my close ones. Well, thank you so much for spreading that, Bella. I really appreciate it. And I hope that you enjoy it. I think you will. I think if you enjoy these discussions, the videos are very similar. A little bit of a different tone, just because it's putting information out there. This one's more of like a free flow discussion, so it's a little bit different in tone and just the way that I speak, but I think that you'll enjoy them. And like I said, there's almost 5,000 videos out there, so there's lots for you to look over. Birthday blessings and continued successes. Thank you so much, Patricia. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, guys. See what I mean? Just all the happy birthday wishes that are just pouring in right now. Thank you very much, guys. I really do appreciate it. And thank you so much for watching the videos too, I have to say. So I think we'll wrap it up there, guys. I think that's more than enough foods when it comes to healthy skin. You know, if you're gonna add any other ones, you know, there's not really much more that I would add. We touched on pretty much everything. I think maybe if you're gonna do one more, it'd be olive oil, but you're gonna get that in avocados anyway, and you're gonna be getting more of the benefits from avocados because you're gonna be getting the fiber, you're gonna be getting the healthy monounsaturated fats, you're gonna be getting the fiber, you're gonna be getting the vitamin C and the vitamin and all of the other different micronutrients from that. So I would go with the avocados. 4th of July and birthday. It must be fun growing up with America celebrating each and every year. The happy birthday. Thank you so much, Carol. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. That's awesome. I love hearing how people found the channel today. It's always interesting when I hear that people just found the channel just because it's been kind of going on for so long. But it's always great to hear people found the channel and that people are continuing to find the channel. So thank you so much. I'm glad that you guys are letting me know, and I'm glad that everyone's been listening kind of from all over the world at this point. I see it with your guys' comments. So and the nice thing is kind of like what Bella said, I always try to, and I hope that you guys kind of get the sense as well. I always try to put as much as I can into the videos. I try to give the best information as possible and try to sum it up as much as possible, instead of going on and on certain tangents and making things really complicated. A lot of the times, you just have to, you can simplify food, you can simplify diet. We know what the healthy foods are, and I like being able to take those healthy foods and then explaining how we can take those healthy foods and then apply it to something like heart health or cognitive health, what we talked about yesterday, like brain health, and today's skin health. That's kind of my big goal. That's the one thing that I always try to do. A lot of the times, this isn't to put anyone down, but it can get a little bit convoluted, and sometimes the points can be missed. So that's what I always try to do. I hope you guys are getting that sense. And again, I'm really, really glad to hear that you guys are enjoying the videos. Lemon, limes, vitamin C. Absolutely, Jeanette. Lemons, limes, vitamin C. Excellent. Some of my favorite. I actually did a video on that. I believe it was yesterday. It might have been yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Warren greetings from Sweden. Very nice. Some people just talk too much about simple things. You seem to talk directly on point and with quality. So thank you. Well, my pleasure, Bella. Thank you so much for all the nice comments. I really appreciate it. Yeah, and that's the thing. I try to just simplify it, and I think that just comes with practice over time. Like when you do it for a number of years. I know it didn't start out like that. Everyone kind of has their starting point. So, it's just kind of been fine-tuned over the years, I would say. I found your live stream today, too, and like a moth to a flame. So amazing. I would definitely check out your channel. Well, thank you so much, Michelle. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Again, I love hearing how you guys are finding the live stream. I wonder how you guys are finding it. Is it like popping up somewhere, or are you searching like a certain food? It'd be kind of interesting to hear how you guys are finding it, because it sounds like a few people are finding it right now. But I love the analogy, a moth to a flame. Excellent analogy there, or metaphor if we even want to say. But I really had a lot of fun with this one, guys. 51 thumbs up. I think that's a new record. Really a new record. So absolutely. No raw tomatoes. Cook then eat. Yeah, you can absolutely cook them. You can have them raw. You can cook them. The thing with tomatoes is you're not going to lose any of the health benefits of when you do cook them. So you can absolutely eat them cooked. And a lot of people do prefer to eat them cooked. So yes, Jeanette, you can absolutely cook tomatoes. Some foods actually get healthier when they are cooked, so go with the cooked tomatoes if that's the way that you enjoy them. But I think we will end it here, guys. Thank you so much for all the comments. Thank you for the support. Thank you for all of the thumbs up. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. I could go on and thank you guys all day, but we'll end it here. I'm glad to see new people joining the chat. New people joining the channel. That's always nice. It's great to see familiar faces coming in every single time. Laura, my pleasure. Thank you so much for coming in. As always great to have you here. And I really appreciate it, guys. Made it a nice birthday stream, and I appreciate all of you guys for listening and for the continued support. And the next one I'll try to get in sometime during the middle of the week. Of course, I'll give you guys a reminder so that you know when it's going to be popping up, so that you can come in and that way you guys won't have to worry about missing any of the live chats. And the daily videos will continue to be happening, so keep a lookout for those videos as well. So thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it. Appreciate all the birthday wishes. Have a safe, happy Sunday. Happy 4th of July to all my American friends. And greetings, Bella, to you as well, and to everyone else around the world listening. So thank you, guys. Have a